Hey, what's up? Too close? Meet me on the yoga mat. So before we get into our movement, if you happen to have a lacrosse ball, something of the sort, I want us to roll out our forearms today. I've recognized that whenever there is a wrist flare-up in the yoga class, for a personal opinion, right, it bothers me for the whole class. And we can stretch our wrists as much as we want. But just like our ankles and our feet, it is our forearms, our calf muscles, our anterior tibialis. Those are the muscles that need to be released. So everything that is here controls everything that is in our hands, all of the movement. So release the muscles in the forearms to take care of your wrists. And it doesn't really have to be a rhyme or a reason for how you do this, just as long as you do it. And you'll find some spots that feel very tender. Those are the places that you want to hang out. Foam rolling, massage, myofascial release. Muscle and fascia release, right? I was telling somebody a couple of days ago that our body does a very great job of detoxing itself and healing itself through physical movement. Like our lymphatic system, for example, can only be drained if we move. Skeletal movement is the only way that our lymphatic system can function properly. If you do nothing, it is a detriment to your life. So movement certainly is the medicine. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you. It's the only vehicle that you've been given on planet Earth. And as much as people try to change it, it was created exactly how it needed to be. Take care of it. Tabletop position. Keep lacrosse balls all the time. Hands closer to your feet. See it rolling in. Lean forward. Shoulders past fingertips. Notice where you feel the tension. Be very specific about your awareness here. So when you travel, not only does it move towards a certain finger, but where is it tense? Is it sharp? Have you gone too far? Can you hang out in the space where it's most tense enough, long enough, to explore why it feels that way? Palms face the opposite direction. Wonderful. Now sit back toward the heels. Gentle shift left and right. Stretch out the feet. I got a couple of events coming up. June 20th, if you happen to be in the Buffalo area, we're doing an event, a wellness retreat out in Boston, New York. All parties invited. It's an all-day immersion of movements, of breath. There will be food, there will be sauna and cold plunge. We'll talk about more later. I'll be putting the website out shortly so you can find it there. Downward facing dog. Press the mat away. Let the chest fall towards your thighs. Keep your breath long. Shift into high plank. Notice where you hold weight here. Bring awareness to the heel of your hand and the mound of each finger pad. Let your fingers be free enough to move while we ground through the mounds, the knuckles of our hands. Shift more forward and lower halfway. Upward facing dog when you're ready for it. Press the tops of the feet. Down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step walker, tiptoe. My hair might be touching this mic, so we're going to move it. Ragdoll while you hang out here. Opposite elbows. Feel free to reach your arms behind the back. You can interlace at the low back or interlace your hands behind your head. Let your arms drape forward for shoulder opening, or let them hang to stretch out your spine. Notice where you hold tension here and see if you can let it go. I know that is much easier to say than to do. Where can you soften? Release your arm bind if you had one. Feet about hip width distance. Halfway lift. Fold. Stand. Extend it. Exhale, fold. Half lift, breathe. High plank. Remember your hands, press to low. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg high. Square the hips first, press higher, and then bend. You can open the hips to stack. Clockwise rotation. Press your inner thigh to the left, or left inner thigh to the right. Wild thing. Let it happen, let it open up. High on the mound of your toe, press your hips high. Breathe in. Exhale. Use your core. Lift your right knee in towards armpit. Step by your front hand, lower your left knee. Kneeling lunge, breathe up. Cactus, chest center up. Inhale, reach. Extend your front leg long, reach for your foot. From here, warrior 3. Lean, extend to lift off. Hands to heart, breathe in. Exhale, slowly rise, left knee into chest. Open left. Breathe. Option to reach right. You can look there. Stay active in your core. Use your glutes, half moon. Press your left leg back. Let your torso reach forward. Stack hips over your heel. This is what allows for balance, a straight line. Stack joints are strong joints. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Side angle. You can stay on elbow. You can use a block. If you're taking it inside, press your arm inside of the thigh. If you're taking it outside, press your leg into your arm. Keep it close, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Straighten the front leg. Triangle.
Feel the pinky edge side of your foot down. Warrior two. Peaceful. Extend the front leg, sink into the back hip. Side lunge, Skandasana. Inhale. Exhale. Shift forward. Open right arm up, breathe. Reach under. Peel open, spin to the pinky edge side of both feet. Toes face the long edge. Drop into your hip. Now notice, allow your right shoulder to draw up, but keep your arm strong and stable. All of the weight is in my heel of the hand and the mounds of my thumb, of my fingers. Square forward, step forward, fold. Half lift. Fold. Chair. Now lift onto your toes. Let the knees move forward. Balance is here. Use your core to rise straight up. Sit back into chair. We're going all the way to the earth. High boat. Inner thigh squeeze, flex toes, or point them. Low. So notice, if you dome up in the belly, I want you to press down and out. Make your obliques support you whenever you hover, and drive the pit of your belly down toward the floor. Your low back can have a small arch in it, but you are still pressing down and still able to breathe. That's why I can talk to you in full sentences, because we're still creating length and openness, even though we're creating stability simultaneously. High boat. Great. Rock and roll front to back. Chair pose. Fold. Halfway lift. High plank. Low. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. Left leg up. Hips square. Lift higher as you stay square as best you can. Now bend and stack. Open the hip as you do so. Press your right inner thigh left. Notice your shoulders want to peel open. Allow that as you step into Wild Thing. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, pull your pelvis towards your hand that's up. Both hands really, they're in the same direction. Pull toward that way with the pelvis. Good. Look at your bottom hand. If you want to challenge, look up. Use your core. Now draw your left knee forward, step into low lunge. Back knee down, inhale up. Cactus your arms. Breathe up. Half split. Reach your hips back. Hands forward. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior three. A lot of times I see this where the lifted leg tracks behind the standing leg. Do your best to stay square in your hips. If that means actively reaching your back heel up and out, it doesn't have to be so much to where it's out here, right? But create a mental picture of seeing your lifted leg behind you, right behind the hip. Rise. Right knee into chest. Open to the right. Create strength and stretch right here. Keep lifting the crown as you ground through your standing leg.
Reach left. Half moon. Press straight back. Very soft bend to your knee so you can allow the movement to travel up. If you lock out, you lose all access to strength. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Side angle. Option to extend. Notice arm and the leg both ways. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Extend the front leg. Triangle. If you want the block here, lately I've been encouraging block in front of the foot as far as you want it to be. Create as much length in your torso as possible. Again, you don't need this. You're strong enough. Breathe in. Exhale. Rise to warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, straighten the front, bend the back, Skandasana. Let your toes angle out so your knee can follow your toe. Full breath. Inhale forward, right down, left up. Thread under. Open up. Spin both heels down, toes face the left. If you need to walk your foot back to create more space, do that. Listen to your body. Lift up, square forward, step forward, fold. Feet about hip width, half lift. Fold. Chair. Feet press down and out. Notice that engagement that you can create. Same with the butt. It's back and out. Inner thigh squeeze. Now shift forward onto your toes. Let the knees draw forward. Hands can go back, wide or up for 3, 2, rise, breathe in, reach high, heels drop. Fold. Half. High plank. Shift forward. If you have a block in front of you, notice, is this dropping your shoulder past the elbow? Is it doing it for mine? Let me know in the comments. But we want to be pausing right in line. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe. Empty. Step walker, hop to the top. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair. We'll go all the way. Can you hang out right here? Like not gripping or anything. Just allowing yourself to be this deep. Gently fall back onto your hips. Lift the heels. Chest high. Stay focused. You are here, you are aware. Let your breath keep you present. Let the heels lower. Slightly lean forward. So, if high boat is not fun for you, let your sit bones be on the floor. So I like to walk the butt out of the way, the meat, create length in the spine, and then start to lean back. And engage the feet and lean back enough until your feet start to hover. When they hover themselves, then you lift them. Inner thighs, engage, reach.
Keep lifting through the sternum. Draw in, take your feet, feel your core squeeze, start to extend up. Press your toes up like plantar flexion. Point. Let that pull your shoulders forward and allow your weight to lean into your feet. Now you can allow for the flex, but the point is teaching you how this is feeling effortless. So that reaches our shoulders. We let them stay soft down the back. You can let your legs draw out. You could even rock because the tension is between the hands and the feet. Now keep the core engaged nonetheless. It just doesn't have to be super intense. Squeeze together, release. Breathe very slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, we are not doming the belly. We're creating length. Create length. Reach behind you. Press forward of you. I invite the point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release down. Arms out overhead even further, as far as you can physically reach. Pull your feet low. Breathe into stretch. Exhale. Now create length to find engagement. So pull until you lift off. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we'll rise the same way. Try to keep that length. Support yourself here. Breathe in. Exhale, low, slowly. Feet to touch, knees wide. Use your block. I really like block on the feet, feet on the block. Block on the feet, feet on the block. You get it. Lengthen the spine. If you want more intensity, you can walk your hips closer to your heels. If that's too much, walk back. I encourage you to let your sit bones go back though, to allow your chest to lean forward, regardless of how close your feet get to your groin. You can stay here. If straddle fold is in your practice, feel free to indulge. Legs can go out long. Hips back, chest forward. You can rest on the block. I like to place the block under the chest so my head has somewhere to go and I can still have support. Let yourself be a beginner. Let yourself begin again. When we get more advanced in moving our body and doing all the funky asana, I personally get lost in it. But the more simple a flow can be, and the longer we hold a posture, the more I remember why I fell in love with yoga in the first place. It is the ability to stay when things get challenging and to know when it's time to come out. So my invitation to you is to stay for you when things become challenging, and to know when you are in a situation that no longer serves you, when it's time to step away.
You have the answer and you know it already. Your inner being has told you time and time again. So be present. Let these poses, let your breath, let this moment be communication for you to choose what works best, to choose what unfolds along your path, and to not avoid the things that serve you the best. Again, this is about nobody else. This is about you. This is about your practice. It's about your life. Yoga is practice for life. So thank you for practicing with me. We're going to wrap it up here. If you want to take a Shavasana, inversion, seated meditation, those are all available. Listen to your body always. Peace and love.